The garden planet. Provider for billions. Since the beginning of recorded time, there have been entire societies which have sustained themselves solely on plant life. The varied, nourishing plant life in which our world is so rich. Today, there are still societies whose diet is largely shaped by the ancient vegetarian tradition. In Jerusalem, chickpea patties are folded into pita bread to make falafel, the favorite fast food of the Middle East.
Even here, in the bustling modern West, land of steak and chops, the vegetarian tradition is making inroads. Most major cities now feature several vegetarian restaurants. Govinda's in Los Angeles draws on many cultures and thousands of years of culinary tradition. There's chow mein and curry, enchiladas, and my favorite, eggplant parmesan. You may be wondering exactly what a vegetarian is, and in a sense the answer is very simple. It is someone who doesn't eat the flesh of animals, whether it's fish, meat, or fowl. But if you ask people why they're vegetarians, it's more complicated. You soon start to realize that vegetarianism isn't just a diet. It's an entire approach to life. Bon appetit.
One of the main reasons I became a vegetarian was ethical, because I don't see any reason, with all the protein available today, to have to destroy animal life to sustain our lives.
I would go to these fish restaurants, and I would sit, there was this one place I used to go in LA that has this aquarium with these beautiful tropical fish, and I'd be sitting there having my shrimp, and this one evening, all these gorgeous fish just came over to the edge of the tank and were just sitting there looking at me. And I just said, that's it, I can't do it anymore.
I dislike blood, and since being a vegetarian, I find it the most economical way of living.
C'est pour permettre de montrer aux gens qu'on peut se nourrir avec une méthode qui donne la possibilité de nourrir plus de gens avec la même surface de terre cultivée.
I'm a vegetarian mainly because I got tired of eating meat, and I just like to say very simply that I feel better being a vegetarian.
Wir freuen uns und wir möchten unseren Kindern mit gutem Beispiel vorangehen, und wir hoffen, dass sie weiterhin sich für den Vegetarismus und für die naturgemäße Lebensweise einsetzen. Und wir hoffen eben, dass sie ein Beispiel sind für unsere Umgebung und für unsere Kinder vor allen Dingen.
Hey, I'm the owner of Nature Boy Restaurant, Lower East Side, Manhattan. Before I opened up this restaurant, I was a boxer. I fought professionally for 3 years. My manager put me onto vitamins and vegetarian food, and I've stayed that way ever since.
If cows get killed, it's the same as people get killed.
I am 84 years old. No meat or fish has entered my body in over 50 years. As a matter of fact, every meal that I enjoy is a banquet.
Anyone who takes up vegetarianism finds himself in some very illustrious company. Socrates advocated vegetarianism, as did the Greek mathematician Pythagoras, and the poet Shelley, Albert Schweitzer, the great missionary. Their vegetarianism was an expression of a highly moral attitude to living. Another vegetarian, Leonardo da Vinci, confided his views to his notebook. I have, from an early age, forsworn the use of meat, and the time will come when men will look upon the murder of animals as they now look upon the murder of men.
So now, take a good look at me, because I am the actual, real, original Bernard Shaw. Now, how do you like me?
George Bernard Shaw also practiced vegetarianism. In his later years, his doctors tried to persuade him to change his eating habits. Shaw replied, "Life is offered to me on the condition of eating beefsteaks, but death is better than cannibalism. Animals are my friends. I don't eat my friends." In Russia, Count Leo Tolstoy felt very strongly about the eating of animal flesh. He wrote, "It is directly immoral, since it demands an act which is contrary to our moral sense, murder." Isaac Bashevis Singer, a winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature and a vegetarian. He sees vegetarianism as the most important issue of our time.
All my life I felt that slaughtering animals, just that we should be able to eat them, was the wrong thing. While we keep on asking mercy from God, we have no right to be merciless ourselves towards creatures which are weaker than we are. Although it is assumed that when Moses said, "Thou shalt not kill," he meant people. But I feel that animals are also people. They also have souls. It is a terrible thing that we human beings have been practicing slaughter for so many hundreds and thousands